Thanks for joining. So yeah, just coming in for a chat and a wrench and that sort of thing, really. Fingers crossed some people will join in. No agenda today, weather's not great, so just come here to chill out and do a bit of work on the cars. And fingers crossed some of you guys might join me. And more of you wanted horizontal, so we can actually see what's going on a little bit. Plug my lights in. Didn't expect to do one today, but never mind, let's do one. There you go, we got lights. Got light. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Right, let's get my my iPad out and then we can see who's live. I can't see comments at the moment, so what I need to do is go to my channel, go to my stream, and then I'll be able to see you guys in there. Nathan, good afternoon. How you doing, buddy? There you go. I've managed to get, I can see what's going on. 8 people in. How is everyone? So yeah, a bit of an impromptu live stream. I just thought I'd join in, and a lot of you guys wanted horizontal live stream rather than vertical, so I thought I'd do this. Rodney, how you doing? Thanks for joining, brother. Robbie Bain, how you doing? Thanks for joining. So yeah, nice to come on. Guys, if you could share this out, you know, obviously amongst friends, this would be absolutely amazing. Put it on your socials or on your Facebook pages. Let's have a look. I've got the iPad by here, so if you're wondering why I'm looking downwards, guys, so I can see your comments. Good. I'm good. Sat in limbo waiting. What are you waiting for, Nath? What are you waiting for, bud? This one is just no agenda, just a completely chilled live stream. I want to just come and have a bit of fun with you guys. Morning from Boston. Nemo, how you doing? Thanks for joining, brother. Let's have a look for a call out. Oh no, right, okay, you're working today, you dude. Well, look, money's money, innit? Money's money. Grumbledore, how you doing, brother? Thanks for joining. So yeah, what I'm going to do is just basically grab a car and then start doing stuff. I've got no idea what I'm doing today. No idea. Normally I've got an agenda, but today is just a kind of chilled out chat and come and have a chat with you guys and that sort of thing. All aspects. What up, people? Morning from Cali. How you doing, brother? Thanks for joining. I'm on call one weekend of the month and the money is more. Yeah, true enough, dude. I totally get it. Totally get it. Totally get it. Yeah, so it's been nice, actually. Just a bit of a more chilled weekend this weekend. I watched boxing last night. That was good. Alexander Usyk, guys. Oh, what a monster. What a monster. Amazing. How's the Hulk doing? The Hulk is doing amazing, actually. In fact, I might do some work on the Hulk in a minute now. Because I'm just going to change the fans over, that sort of thing. Warren Jones, how you doing? Thanks for joining, brother. Hey, Chris. Heading from Massachusetts, 9 a.m. here. Oof, early morning. Make sure you got a nice cup of coffee there. Make sure you got a nice cup of coffee. I might go and make myself a cup of coffee in a minute, actually. Take you guys with me as I'm making a cup of coffee. How's that? Well, I remember what oils for the Big Rock 2 to 3S. Okay, so 10k, Rob. 10k in the rear, 500k in the centre. Pretty much the same right the way down the line with the Armour 3S and 4S. Is now, because now they've moved to the centre diff, haven't they? Sun Lounger is absolutely peeing down in Wales. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely chucking it down. Well, saying that, though, the sun has just come out again. So, shall I work on the Hulk? I'm glad you guys are enjoying the footage on this, guys. I had a blast driving this. I have got a video coming out on this later on, first run. But, yeah, it's nice to have another 4S armour, I know that much. But, totally epic truck, those. Really cool. Really cool. Let's get the Black Widow off. Oh, by the way, I name all my trucks. Be careful using too heavy oil. Yep, totally agree. But that is the stock fluids, actually. HR. Holy cow, are you a fan of the armour clipless, or would you like it on the 8S series? Nah, to be honest with you, if I was thinking about this the other day, actually, let's just change, guys. If you can as well, share this out amongst the groups. Let me just show you. So I have got Black Widow here, and it is. So it would be cool if you could kind of grab it from the side, like the Mojave. So like the Mojave Grom there. Obviously, it'd be cool if they had some bigger clip systems and you could do that. I think that would work. But essentially, I prefer body pins, because if their system breaks, you just replace one of the mounts and job done, and you have no issues. But overall, I mean, yeah, I mean, I could see how they could make it work, because obviously you got the side rails here, and yeah, something inside here, and what it would do is essentially strengthen at the side. But yeah, no major rush for a clipless system, let's put it that way. Ooh, Arson RC car, ahoy, thanks for joining. The K4, is the K4 the She-Hulk? No, the Green Lantern. There you go. I do have a name for it. That's called the Green Lantern. Congrats on the 209. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Did you ever sort the problem with the Creighton EXB V2 followed the vids closely? In the sense of what, buddy? In the sense of what? Hi, mate. Traxxas X-Max or Creighton 6S? All day X-Max. I'd definitely take an X-Max over a Creighton 6S. Had a failed day myself on Friday. Hen strip, airstrip, but Lee Panita got 140. Nice, nice. Mr. Manning, thanks for the bearings to the Max Slash. No worries. Dude, I'm glad you got it sorted. Did you sort out the handset and everything? The thing, to be honest, Guy, stuff like that, I'm pretty sure I got, I'm sure we can get you sorted out. Controversial movie, Green Lantern. I don't know, I quite like it. Look, I'm a Marvel and DC fan, so for me, yeah, superhero movies, I love them. The drive shafts. Yes, I did actually. So I was using the Vitavon drive shafts. How can I explain this? So, in fact, I got an armour here, so I'll see if I can. Vapor, how you doing? Thanks for joining, brother. So, right, on the 6S armours, okay, let me just show you. Maybe you'll get a gist of it. This is an 8S, mind. Thanks for joining, Ben. A bit of man candy on a Sunday afternoon, enjoying a woohoo. What was it? A woohoo while watching you get your hands mucky. oh, you're so macho, Net. Oh, everyone loves a woohoo. Did you know Traxxas has 2 channel 1s? Martin didn't. No, you're right there. Right, okay, bouncing back to the drive shafts quickly before I forget. So, as you can see, this is a lot like the 6S truck. So there's little washers and caps, all right? What I actually did is essentially move this cap here and move these washers, and that will bring your drive shaft in towards the drive cup. And now, it's not a great way of doing things. I'll be straight with you. I wasn't particularly fussed with the fact armor. You can't really do too much. And it's the same with the RPM arms. The RPM arms are designed to flex, but the problem being when you've got a drive shaft that keeps popping out as well, you can have an issue. So yeah, remove them, and to be quite honest with you, never really had a problem after that. The only other thing I did do is with the Vitavon drive shafts, because they were a little bit thicker, is the way Vitavon do, obviously you got your stub axle here, and obviously a pin that goes through your drive shaft drops into your CVD, and then obviously that all tightens up. But the Vitavon ones had a smaller pin system, so all I could figure out at the time was I got Creighton 4S stub axles, used the Creighton 4S pin, and used the drive shaft, and no, actually, sorry, I tell a lie, 6S stub axle, Vitavon drive shaft with a 4S pin to go through, and it worked. It worked fine. Worked absolutely fine. Where are we? Had to take a rear diff out my Creighton 6S. Just got in trade. It was dry. Parts wrong places. Now I've got to get totally new diff for the rear. That's a shame. What are you working on, Ben? Anything? Are you working on anything at all? By the way, nice to see you in here, dude. Rep Rider, nice. Thanks for joining, brother. Nice one. Nice one. We'll sort out mine now. Yeah, give it a go. Give it a go. The only thing I will say is you will notice there's a slight more camber on the wheel. I ran it. I didn't really have any issues with mine, and in fact, actually, I think I did it. On my Notorious. So this is my old and Notorious. I say old, it's not really old, I haven't really been run that much, but it's actually waiting to go to a new home. Yes, yeah, if you look, I've actually removed them from here. So I've taken away the spacer and the bottom one and just screwed them all back in, and now the drive shaft's staying. So yeah, works great. Still wondering whether I should have sold this truck, honestly. Never mind. I'm not going to spoil the fun, but let's just say there's possibly another one coming to the channel anyway. And good, thanks, Robbie. How all as well was you. Notorious is nice. Hey, Grum. Yeah. Yeah, another Notorious. Mum's a word on that one, eh? Don't tell anyone. Shh. Top secret. Right, let's get some of the work on now. I think I might do some work on my Synchro. I haven't opened the diffs on the Synchro in a long time. I would like to get that back out at some point. Put the outcast on the floor. I've got a video I'm going to be doing on that soon. Oh, by the way, that's all fixed as well, guys. I gave this a spanking on his first run, so I ended up having to buy new arm, 2 new pins, 2 new skids, and also these plates. I found these on AliExpress, Amazon actually, £10 for the 2. Made difference, definitely makes a difference. Give it a little bit more low down weight as well. Tornado, how you doing? Thanks for joining, brother. They've sorted that issue out on the V6. Might be worth getting the new hubs from the V6 from a break, perhaps, from Jenny's. Yeah, good plan, actually, mate. Really good plan. Waiting on parts for my PD racing, 6 weeks and counting. Oh, dude, that's not good. That's not good at all, is it? Danny Khan, hey Chris, thanks for joining, mate. Waiting sucks. Nitro Addiction, what's up, Chris? How you doing, brother? Thanks for joining. Right, what can I work on is the question. I got a little bit of work to do on the fans on Big Green. Should we get Big Green out or should we work on the Synchro? I'll tell you what, you guys can decide. Should we work on Big Green, sort the fans out on Big Green, or shall we work on the Synchro? I haven't done anything on the Synchro for a long time. Lancashire lad, thanks for joining. Andy Sargent, Big Green, straight away on it. Waiting for some lipos, maybe do my first YouTube video and thank a few people. Wicked. Do it, mate, honestly. Do it. Big Green, Big Green, Big Green. Well, this is pretty not sort of... I don't think many people are questioning whether we should get Big Green. Give Chris some love and hit the like button, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Graham. Definitely Tornado, get it done. Yeah, honestly, dude, there's no right or wrong time to start doing videos on YouTube, that's for sure. Just do it. Honestly, I'd say for anyone to give it a go. I'm just a normal bloke working out of a shed at the back of my house, and yeah, enjoy it. I love it. Absolutely love it. SE8 next to sort out, rear diffs, don't like success, learnt the hard way twice. Good point. Vapor RC, Big Green. Okay, right, it's looking very much like you want to see Big Green. Right, I have got, just quickly, some mounts basically for fans. There's nothing major on this one. And as you know, I was having problems with the fans. They were the way they're designed, these ones, they float. And yeah, basically I've got to work on it. So let's get Big Green. Everyone loves Big Green, doesn't he? Everyone loves Big Green. There's Big Green. Not gonna be able to see a bloody thing now. You watch. Right. Big truck. Big truck. Let's work on Big Green. I'd prefer Big Green if it was red. Fair enough? Fair enough? Electrical liquid tape. Yeah, I have actually. Do you know what? I've just looked inside here and realised I've been lazy and I haven't cleaned this thing for ages. To be honest with you, there wasn't any real need for me to do so. Right. Am I going to have to loosen off the motor mount is the question. Basically, what I want to do is create a system where both the fans are supported. I wonder if I can show you. Let's move the camera. Hang on, I'm taking it with me. Right. I wonder if you can see that, guys. Okay, so the fans I've got on there are these Yoshido rocket fans. Let's turn the light on. Is that better? There you go. Right. So Yoshido rocket fans, 40mm fans there. And essentially, you've got one clip here. You've got a carbon fibre piece that's meant to support both these fans. And as you can see, this fan kind of just floats about and does what it wants to there. Now, I did try several different ways of doing it and mounting underneath, but this one still just isn't supported. So the plan is, I've got these. These come off another set, all right? So I would like to add maybe another clip there, like that one, at the back. And then put this piece of carbon fibre in that packet, all right, straight over the top, yeah. Maybe that'll help. Let's bring it back this way. Ugh. I think if I'm going to work on this, it might be a good idea to take the wheels off. RPM just made some new front and rear bumper mounts for the X-Max. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, I am using the RPM mount at the front, but I'm also using the Garage Life bumper mount on mine, and it's been awesome, to be fair. Don't give me X-Max, it'll turn into a speed basher. Yeah, well, good point, yeah. Chris, will you post a link to the video from on your last video? If you can, help out with X-Max from friend in advance. Yeah, okay, mate. So just to show you, mate, we've got the Garage Life bumper mount there. All right, so that's the other one. And then on the rear, we've also got the Garage Life mount there, as you can see. So, yeah, they're good, these are. I haven't had any issues since fitting those, that's for sure. And then I use the RPM mount on the lower. Let's put the camera back. There you go. All right, okay, cool. So they actually started making their own, have they? I didn't want to do this, but it looks like I've got to take the motor out to do it. Bugger. Right. Okay. Problem is with the cush drive, blow the bearing, but you will see it. To be honest, what I did with this one, okay, GPM sell a quite a cheap upgrade actually. You can get it off AliExpress, where you've got the cush drive and obviously the bearing each side, but with the one side is not supported. So what they sell is a in fact, I can show you. Let me get a screwdriver. I need to get this truck back out actually. Do I have a 3D printer? No, I don't. No, I don't. To be honest, you Happy Day, I'd love to say I'd give it a go, but I just don't have time. Really don't have time to do stuff like that, really. Between obviously the YouTube channel, the way it stands, and keeping things busy. Right, is that loose? Should be. There you go. There you go. Right, the only problem is yeah, okay. Now this is going to be a little bit hard to show you, so I'm gonna give it a go. Let me get a torch. Really do need to sort the lighting out here. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that's fine. Right. I'm trying to use my iPad as a monitor so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about. But let's put that bit there. Let's put that bit there. There you go. There you go. So if you see, you've got the lay shaft. Am I going in the right place here? No. There you go. So the camera's up this end, is it? Yeah. Right. There you go. Okay, so if you look at the lay shaft on mine, at the end of it, see that silver notch there? There you go. So that lay shaft is an upgraded one, and you have this little clip that supports all the cush drive and the spur and everything else. Works great. I never really had a problem with it, to be honest with you, since installing it. I did that before I gave the truck its first run. Right. Rocky Mountain, thanks for joining. Third bearing is a must-do upgrade. Totally agree. Totally agree. Do I, if I remember rightly, I've got to take the motor out. I'm not sure I want to do this right now. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. In fact, I'm not going to work on Big Green right now. I'm going to work on a smaller car. Because I think Big Green, at the moment, I wish I'd trust myself with an X-Max, although my pal was a double backflip in his this morning. No, oh, don't, honestly, it's genuinely been a good truck, this have. I mean, loads of people tell you different. And just in general, I mean, all right, I've fought temperatures a little bit, but yes, all right, I have upgraded a few things on this one, but they're just tough out of the box. I don't like the springs, all right. If you've had an X-Max, you'll understand basically the springs are very, very soft. So these are the Vitavon springs on here. In fact, Mitty's just done a video as well on one where he's using, I believe, Mitt, am I right in saying they're the GPM springs? Are you using the GPM springs on yours, dude? The amount of cush ride hangs out unsupported is one of my biggest gripes about the drive system and durability. Yeah, it's just that little support there. I haven't done any damage to my cush drive or anything like that, so I've taken it out and checked it. ADU, right, okay. Yeah, guys, head over to Mitty's channel. Oh, by the way, go and show him some love as well. Subscribe to him. He does some awesome content on the X-Max. £14 on AliExpress. And not only does he do awesome content on the X-Max, he also wears some really nice footwear. I want an X-Max, I just can't afford a new one. It's been looking for a used one for months. They do pop up though, dude. Honestly, and if you can find one in relatively good condition, they are awesome. Yes, it would, Rut. Definitely, yeah, it would fit. Same system. In fact, you've reminded me, I haven't actually got one yet for the... I haven't actually got one for the XRT, I don't think. Do I do this? It's only a little thing to do, but it's a pain in the ass because you've got to take the motor out. Can we work on something else, guys? I only came down for a like chat. I'm also interested in Snorri's shoes. Every video. Oh, well, yeah. He's got a thing about shoes. Mitty, I'm wearing some classy flip-flops today, my friend. You'll be interested to know. I've got a lovely pair of Havana's on. Mr. Hammerfield, thank you very much for joining, my friend. Yes, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What do you reckon, guys? Should we work on something a little bit smaller? Richard B, thanks for joining. Should we work on something a little bit smaller? Should we get the synchro and maybe check the diffs? What do you reckon? Buy a used one. The parts are super cheap in the UK. You get all the support you ever need from you guys like Chris. Yeah, I'll help you as much as I can. And also, obviously, Mitty, there's plenty of channels out there that will help you out. Havanas are the gold standard of footwear. Well, they are, except for when you're running RC cars, apparently, because people like to see painted toes, I've been told. Somebody selling about SST, 2 bodies with X-ray combo. Thoughts? What was the price, Gaza? What was the price? You do tend to find that the SSTs are used, should we say? Mr. Haberfield, always wear boots. 190. It'd be worth looking at. It'd definitely be worth looking at. It's called branding, Chris. All right. Okay. No need to get funny, eh? No, I'm joking. I was actually going to do a power swap. That might be a good thing to do. I was going to take the system out of the Volza and plonk that into the SST. Should we work on the SST? Or should we work on the Synchro? Because I've got to work technically on the Volza at the same time. Let's get the body back on Big Green, because I've established I'm not going to do this today. Epic truck though, the X-Max. I really, really like them. Keep up good work, Chris. Love you. Love you and leave you, dude. Thank you very much, mate. Guys, head over to Snorri RC's channel. Check him and subscribe as well. Excellent content on your Traxxas stuff at the moment, mate. Honestly, I really enjoy it. And it's like coming to watch your friend have a chat. And I love that sort of thing. Just down to earth, easy going. Awesome, brother. To keep up good work. Right, let's move Big Green out of the way. Epic truck. I've also got to get the first run in on the XRT after the upgrades as well. Love your channel, buddy. We also, let's have a look. We also have the green one. And know the XRT Ultimate in blue. Good afternoon. Honestly, epic trucks, both of them. Where am I from? I live in Wales. Wales. Yourself? Where do you live? Where do you live? I'm not going to tell you where exactly, obviously. Norway. Oh, thank you very much for joining from Norway. I appreciate you jumping on. Cheers, Richard. What's the temperatures in Norway at the moment? Just out of interest. Right. So, Volza. I haven't had this out for ages. I am finding this truck a little bit too spicy with the system I got in there at the moment. It's just a bit too much. A bit crazy, a bit bonkers. And it's, yeah, I need to kind of tame it down a little bit. We have 30 degrees. Oh, nice. Is that centigrade or Fahrenheit? Let's have a look. Cold. Always cold in Norway. Yeah, possibly. Please tell my son Joshua. Joshua, get off your PlayStation and get on your Terminator. There you go. 8 degrees. I've definitely overspec'd it again, yeah, bud. Yeah. I did try to run it, but it just... 1780 is a bit too spicy for this truck, I think. I put a 8BL 150 G2 in there. No problems at all. Motor, yeah, she's a bit lively, should we say. So I'm thinking the SST has a Spectrum system in, and also a 2200 kV motor. Now I'm thinking, do I put this motor in the SST? Again though, the SST is a shorter chassis, so it might be a little bit too much really, to be honest with you. Don't know. I could, in theory, swap it all out and see how it goes, but this is heavier than what the SST is. So is there anything really I can do other than gear it down or possibly just run it on 4S? But then it's a 6S truck. My SSTE is too much. 2000 kV on a 6S. I totally agree. Totally agree. Could pull the trigger less. Mr. Manning, yeah. Yeah, we know what happens with your tyres, and then you end up coming to grab some off me, my friend. What do I do for a living? Well, to be quite honest, I did mention this in one of my live streams. I'm a part-time driver. I've recently gone part-time, and I'm part-time YouTube now. So yeah, going well. Going well. I've got a really supportive family. My wife's got a really good job. And yeah, just enjoying doing this, making videos and, you know, kind of interacting with you guys. I mean, the ultimate goal obviously would be to kind of go full-time with YouTube, but I'm well off that. Well off that. Maybe one day. I love this hobby and I love finding out new things. So yeah, it would be nice to be in a point where I could just go, do you know what, I'm going to do this full-time. If it ever happens, brilliant. If it doesn't, no biggie. I'm still going to enjoy the hobby. I'm still going to make the videos. So yeah, that's the cool part. I got a Mach 6 motor. Funny you should say that. Love you and leave you. He's got to go to Asda's. Ben, thank you very much for joining. I do appreciate it. Right. Guys, Vapor RC, go check him and subscribe. Give him some love as well. And also Grum in the comments. And I believe Mr. Manning's, yeah, he's on, yeah. He's got a YouTube channel as well. Go give him a sub as well if you haven't. Thank you, buddy. We work very hard this hobby. Let's have a look. Hang on. We love the hobby and work very hard on this hobby. This hobby balanced me. Yeah, totally agree. And me. Slap that pocket vapor, get your Asda shop on. It's all about the Asda price. All about the Asda price. Right. I think there's two things I want to do here. I want to swap the servo over because the servo's just a little bit too much for this car speed-wise. And I didn't really fancy changing over things like... thanks for the plug, Chris. You're most welcome. And so what do you think? Complete electrics change? Should we go for it? Should we go for it is the question. Or is there anything else? I don't want to start working on the Mojave because the Mojave's a full strip down and to be quite frank, it needs some attention. I could really start stripping the Mojave though, couldn't I? Stripping it down and getting it ready for its full rebuild because I have got a full rebuild I'm going to be doing soon. Remember, guys, I got the first run later coming out on the Creighton 4S, so that should be fun. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm not going to tell you what time is dropping, but yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Keep your notifications turned on. But yeah, I had a blast with that truck yesterday. Thank you very much, Rich. I do appreciate it. Not really put on there much recently. Good day, just an update. Put on what's new. M2C rear skid brace, Creighton 8S. Blew up my rear suspension D-block first round. Oh no, that's a shame, dude. Not using the stock bumper, which has 6 screws holding it all in. Why are you not using the stock bumper? Any reason? Or what bumper are you using, dude? I could really start stripping the Mojave by you and stop being lazy, couldn't I? What do you reckon? Jersey Style. Hello, everyone. Morning. RC Life. Thanks for joining. Happy day. Hi. Right, there. I tell you what. Let's start stripping the Mojave. Because it's 2 transplants to do on this one. So this probably will get done on another live stream. My wife's just started to realise RC fun is down the park with our son, so we're making one of my Habao SSE a bit more girl with new body. Oh, girly, right? Okay, sorry, guys. Wing, wheels, and Tamiya gold paint. Nice, really nice. No, you are right. Well, welcome back to the hobby, Jersey. Thanks very. Oh, okay. Yeah, hop that Mojave up, mate. Okay, cool. Right, you guys want to see the Mojo? She's in a bit of a bad way, bless her. So I could start taking some parts off. So yeah, the idea is for the Mojo is I'm doing a full rebuild on her. Deserves it, because that is my favourite 6S Armour truck to date. I love it. I absolutely adore it. It's an epic truck and deserves all the love it can get. So I was talking with Avery from M2C, and he sent me over a bunch of parts, guys. So I'm gonna start giving it some love. I've got some epic parts to go in it as well, including electrics and servos and everything else. And I want to bring it back to its former glory, because, well, it just deserves it. It's treated me so well, that truck, so far. And yeah, every time anyone's ever seen it out, or when I've had it out, I've spanked it. I've literally spanked the living daylights out of it. So yeah, she's getting a full rebuild. Now, I am waiting on some more parts for this truck, though, because let's take the body off. Because I sent it to the moon. I didn't intentionally send it to the moon, mind, I'll be honest with you. Well, I kind of did, but anyway, my point was, she's starting to look not so good, really. I did kind of rebuild it with some take-off parts I already had. Changed the chassis over and changed over a few bits on the arms and stuff, and yeah, just generally tried making it look better. But we can do better than that, can't we? We can do better than that. Yeah, Jersey, I did see that, actually. I've tried speaking to FMS recently to see if they can, but they're saying not yet. Right, I had a Hornet and a Grasshopper. Cool. The Mojo is an awesome truck. Totally epic, honestly. Really, really cool truck, this one. Lots has changed in 40 years, and I hooked to my 70-year-old brother, calling me up, say, hey, let's get some trucks. 19 cars on disability budget, bloody hell. Wow. Wow. Graham, yeah. It was at this point he realised he'd effed up. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. I'll show you the parts, actually, what I've got so far. So, we've got an awesome Savox Monster servo. This is the SB2292SG. Really good servos, these. A friend of mine had it previously. There was some slight damage on the wiring here, but yeah, it's been covered up and sorted out, so that's fine. All works good. So, excellent takeoff. And something I'm going to... Now, I have got in here, surprise, surprise, 1780. Surpass Rocket. 1780 kV, 4292 or 82, 8BL 150 G2. I've already got a bit of on motor mount there, and GD3 diffs front and rear. Now, as you can see, the back end is wobbling about like me after a couple of pints watching a boxing last night. But yeah, so on that note, Avery reached out and wanted to send some bits for it. So by here I have full M2C chassis. So that's going to go nice on there. We've also got the rear wing mounts, e.g. so that holds the bumper on. Oh, they're parts for the outcast. They're parts for the outcast. We've got a centre brace. Some more outcast drive shafts. Some updated droop screws. Apparently they're good. Another centre brace. We've got some upgraded standoffs. Some hardened hinge pins as well. And so that's the parts that they sent over to me. And I've also got my friend Martin making me a full set of carbon fibre towers for it. And I'm ordering a bunch of plastics. Now, if you're wondering what these are, guys, if you watch the Outcast video, basically I lost one of these Delrin things. Rut Rider in the comments here found the retainer, but M2C sent over the parts. And also the overkill drive shafts for the Outcast as well. So, epic. But, yeah, Mojo, let's start stripping it all off. Start working on it. I have got a bunch of bent screws here as well, I think. So I need to sort them out. Rear wheel steering, stroke of genius, controversial mod. Yeah, the only problem is it doesn't steer where you want to. I've got the Red Cat machete. A lot of people don't like it, but I love it. Although I do love armour. And I also got the Valhalla rally car, amazing quality. Yes, yes. Totally agree with you. I'm wondering if all these are bent now. Because I might start making a list here of what I actually need. Now the arms, I've seen better, I'll be honest with you. But they're fine. So I don't know if I'll bother changing the arms. There is some gravel rash on the rear ones. Oh, here we go. I've Loctited everything, haven't I? I have. Yep. Yeah. So this could be interesting. Oh, there's one. So that's a good one. 2, 3. Oh, no, I need some heat on that one, I think. Let's start taking parts off. And I'll put all the parts in a box. I'm going to put all new hardware on here, all new screws. Just basically build it all back up properly. I want to get the shocks done. Oh, and she's having a new body as well, guys. She's having a new body, so I got brand spanking new body. I got to paint you. I'm not going to tell you the colour because I'm going to leave that for a surprise. But there you go, brand new Mojo body right there. Come on, screw. Come on, screw. Don't play me up. There you go. There you go. Yes, they have, mate. Still got them on, yeah. Very good wheels, actually. And is this one stuck in? No, that's fine. That's fine. Right. Okay. I'm gonna start removing some screws then. Put everything in my crating box, ready for the rebuild. Let's put all the screws in. Ian, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Yeah, this rear bulkhead was just hanging on for grim life by here. Let's take the plastics off the side then. Big fan of buying a second hand as long as it's kit right. Okay, sorry. Not sure if to buy some spares for the standard wheels or swap the method. Method ones do generally last better, mate, honestly. They're belted, #1, so obviously less ballooning, more control. They are also reinforced on the sidewall. Oh, there you go, there's one piece of plastic off. So that's one bit. Right, let's get a box. Put all the parts in a box. Guys, if you haven't liked the video, please, I'd love it if you could chuck a like on the video. That'd be absolutely awesome. Really does help me. You'd be surprised how much it actually helps channels with the getting noticed. The algorithm basically can see you guys are happy to watch and come and chat. So, and there's another piece of plastic. That's that off. Right, next. Do I take the rear end off first is the question. I think I probably do. Actually, no, let's get the front off. Let's get the front off. So I think what I'll do is, as I'm taking the parts off, is anything that looks too much of a state when I'm rebuilding it, I'll put to one side, and that way then I know. My God, look at the state of these. It's a hell of a mess. Yeah, so these will be replaced. And I think, have I bent screws there? Yeah, I think I have. Well, I might not have. Might not. Okay, well, this is good. Green. He's just picked up a Max V2. Awesome. Still considering a second-hand XRT. Is it worth it? As long as obviously everything points towards the truck being looked after, Rhett, I think you'll be fine, honestly. If you go there and everything looks battered and used and terrible, well, yeah, you know, stay well clear. But There are some good bargains out there to be had. I don't know what's going on with this screw right here, but let's move you down so you can see a bit more. There you go, it's better. I think a lot of it is cosmetic, really, on this. Shouldn't be too much. Can't get the driver in there, so I don't have the bloody hell I'm meant to get this out. It's basically ripped all the front bumper. Can I get this out is the question. She did take some heavy hits, mind, when I was driving this up in the BMX park. I've got a screw stuck in there, so need to take this front bumper off. So I'm going to need 2 new skids, that's for definite. I don't think it's as bad as I thought, this. Really don't. No, I agree, John. I do agree. I think, to be honest with you, just a couple of little things. I might get maybe some new arms just to kind of freshen it up. Bulkheads, I think, should be all right, except for the rear one, because I know that's stripped. So the front will be fine, and I have got some parts here for that. Shocks, I've only just done. But I mean, yeah, all right, they're not the prettiest, but I think really when I do add, there you go, yeah, there you go. So the plastics are naffed out them up, but I think the front bumper's fine. I just need the undervalance on that sense. So let's take the front end of the car off. So that needs replacing definitely. Yeah, right. Armour tough. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much the way with these things. So if I take this servo horn off, because I'll leave all that together. There is a screw in there. I knew there was. I knew there was. Right. Then flip it over. I should be able to get the front of this car off. Steering's disconnected, so that's good. Uh-oh. Ooh, I was lucky. We won't reuse that screw. In fact, we won't reuse any of the bloody screws. They all need changing. Always good at spares though. Well, some at least. So that now should be technically loose, apart from, I believe, the top plate. No, it's going to carry on spinning. Well then. Doing this ass backwards really, and but there you go. Right, that's the front end off. And I also need to do the bearing mod. So that is something I need to do. Maybe upgrade the Ackerman on it. That's a drive shaft. Yeah, knew that was going to spin. Ugh. I can go back in there for now. Tighten that up. Right, so that's the front end. Diff is looking absolutely fine. No issues there. Shouldn't be anything wrong with that actually, because I rebuilt it literally before going to that skate park. So the diffs I'd only just done, so it was a bit of a shame that I treated it the way I did, because I'd literally just done it. Never mind, eh? All part and parcel of the fun, I suppose. So that goes in the top of the bulkhead. Swapping out from a 2200 to a 1780. Nice, right? They are a good motor, mate. They are a very good motor. Can't say I disagree with you on that one. What pinion do you use with the 1780? 20 tooth. 20 tooth pinion. And temperatures always seem good. Yeah, temperatures always seem good. Like I say, I've never really struggled with how the car accelerates or speed wise. Yeah, it's a pretty decent setup. Right, I need to unclip this here. Let's get the electrics out. I'm going to take it all out in one. Maybe take it all out in one. Save myself some hassle. I'll give all these parts a nice, anything that seems decent as well, I'll give it a good scrub and clean. And to make it look all shiny and nice with the new bits. That's what dishwasher's for, isn't it? Tell you really stupid, most 2150 6S motor actually only rated for 23 volts. Alright, okay. Right, disconnect this. Let's take the motor and the centre diff out. So we take that, disconnect the wires. Hey buddy, how you doing? Thanks for joining, Mart. Put a like on the video, guys. Share out amongst your socials. Be absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you as well, guys, obviously, for, well, basically all your support with the channel so far. It's been amazing. Any parts that are decent on this as well, I've got what I would class as a parts department. And so I'm thinking I could possibly build a Creighton XL with some of the bits. Right, they're the fans, so I could disconnect those. The motor mount. Might get a new diff case, actually saying that's probably alright, to be honest with you. But yeah, cool, that's out. Let's take, what we got left? Battery tray, that can come. I need to disconnect. What transmitter receiver do you recommend? I use the Radiolink RC8X handset, and also any of the in the handset. There's about, I think, if I remember rightly, roughly about 20 different receivers you could use. Maybe 24 actually, maybe 24. But honestly, such an epic little handset, that one. Yeah, I might do a parts department build when I get around to it. Another drive shaft. That can go in the bin. Not in the bin, sorry, in the parts department. What we got? So we've got a rear brace, that can come out. That's how much of a heavy hit this had on the rear, guys. This pin that goes through these plastic pieces here is actually bent. I've never seen that happen before. Right, let's get the back end off. No. Stick to the plan, Chris. Stick to the plan. Let's take all the screws out for the electrics. Are you guys working on anything then? Oh, no. All right. Your tan. Nice. Nice. All important stuff. Is it coming on nicely? Can't say bent anymore, Chris. Proper term is structurally what? Confused. Oh, dude, that's a shame. I say it's a shame, Mark. It's obviously nice to see your father-in-law. Is he with you at the moment then? All right, where we go? We should have just one more screw now. There you go. That's the electrics out. And we've got a wobbly chassis. That literally was hanging on for dear life. So all the electrics and everything is all out in one. Chassis brace. Alright, I need a pick to get this rear diff off, I think. I have got some brand new upgraded ring and pinions to go in here, so I'll pop them in as well. Happy day say? Let's have a look. Nice because I'm watching you while you fix my 6S. While I fix my 6S Creighton. Oh no, what you do, dude? That's cool. I've just noticed in the chat, guys, it gives you numbers of top commenters. So currently in the lead is Grum, closely followed by Rut Rider, and then Happy Day is number 3. It's cool, isn't it? It's like a race. Yeah. I'm sure that grindy stuff is not meant to be there. It's just literally like mud. So, okay. Well, I'll be honest with you, mind. The gears look alright. Maybe the crown's gone. There's all crap in there, don't get me wrong. I mean, the actual crown gear doesn't look like there's any damage at all. Definitely need some new arms though, I think. Will it click is the question. No? So I might have just had a shed load of dirt inside there and the diff is absolutely fine. Oh, okay. I tell a lie. The pinion's gone. But I have got one of them, so that's not really an issue. And there is some movement on the pinion. But a lot less damage than I initially thought. Screws, they can all go in here. Actually, that's broken. That's cool. That one is fine as well. Yeah, a lot less damage than I anticipated anyway. So, it's looking like I need to get a pen and paper, don't I? Be right back, guys. I'm just going to go grab a pen and paper because I want to write down what I need and I can start looking then for the parts I need. And I also want to get drinks. I got a mouth like a smelly old flip-flop at the moment. Right, we're back. I brought Chalky as well. I've got Chalky. Right, let's get a pen and paper. Right. Part I need is... Let's have a sip of my drink first. What are you going to be working on, Graham? Has Chris got confused and wandered off? No. I've got a pen and paper. I want to start writing. I'm getting old now, guys. I need to write down what I need. Right. Crown. Input. I need front and rear bumper. Front and rear bumper. Right, I've got these parts. M2C have sent those over, so I think I'm good there. Yeah, I've got them. So that bit of plastic that's broken there, so that's fine. Output cup. I could probably do with an upgraded one of them because that is worn away. Right. Rear. Output cup. And shall I go with a new set of arms? I might have a look on Jenny's. Rear arms is definite. Front arms are actually okay, so I'm going to leave them. Anything else broken? Front bumper spring. So I might see if Tyson's got something that he can put in there. So wrenching on my LE before first bash, chassis swap, M2C parts, tearing down the Max for inspection. If I had time to work on the Mini XRT and control the thermals. Talking about Graham's excited, so Chris is gone. Suit you, sir. Let's go. Right. So I need. It's not actually as much as I thought, to be honest, guys. It really isn't. It is looking like crown and input gear, which I know I've got. Front and rear bumper, lowers. So these bits, they definitely need replacing. Rear output cup, rear arms, and front bumper spring. And I think that's about it, actually. It's looking a lot better than I anticipated, let's put it that way. I mean, inside there is not looking very pretty. Oh, I found out why, you guys. Yeah, so, you want to know the reason why the back end was knackered? Look at that big crack right the way through the bulkhead. That was a heavy landing. So I literally cracked the bulkhead in half. Completely snapped. So yeah, that would be the reason why. Always time for a chocolate orange grum boy. I got one of my customers. Who doesn't love chocolate orange? Yeah, alright, he's a bit Christmassy, but I like them. Rut Rider. That was a Lindsay Dawn Mackenzie moment, wasn't it? Suit you. Yeah, so I have definitely got parts for that. Right, now I've definitely got crown and inputs. I've got bulkheads. So there you go. Crown and input gears. I think I've got, what have I got here? They're Vitavon. So that's fine. And I've got RC all-wheel drive for the front. So I might replace front and rear. Got a full bulkhead there, so no issues. I'm going to check the front actually, because the front might be gone as well. Servo, it was something I wanted. Servo, Ackerman. Ackerman bearings. And get rid of those bloody horrible bushings. Oh, and I needed bumper lower valance. Okay. Probably, I'd imagine, about 100 quid worth of parts. I mean, expensive day at skate park, I know, but hey, look, if you're going to do it properly, I suppose. I love a Terry's mint one is not the same now, I agree. Kimberly 24 from Bromley. That's Cortinas and Doggins. Favourite band is Wham. I believe you can use a 2mm longer screws in the standard gearbox case that holds down the chassis. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same actually, to be honest with you, with Outcast. Outcast is exactly the same. But I mean, we got something done today, didn't we? We found out why my car was wobbly, and it was because I'm a total numpty and broke all the back end. Now, do I, on this stream, attempt to strip the back end down and get that diff case out? What do you reckon? How long have we been going for? We have been going for... let's have a look. Have we gone a little while? We have been going a little while. 86 minutes. Yeah, I prefer the metal diff case as well. But to be quite honest with you, I don't think I'll be sending this one into the air again. Yeah. Yeah, it was one of my less thoughtful moments, I think. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, let's try that. It turns out to be quite an expensive day, really, to be honest with you. We're going to take the rear diff out and I'll show you the damage. How's that? Sod it. Why not? If it gets more views, then Mojave may pay for itself. I wouldn't imagine so, dude. Mr. Haberfield fancies a chocolate orange. I'll send you one down, my friend. How's that? Bumper's all right anyway, so that's a good thing. Right. Let's take this rear bumper off. To be honest, this rear bumper doesn't look too bad. I think you've got to buy them in a set though, unfortunately. That's the way the armour geniuses have done it. Yeah, probably will replace that. Ah. So the bumper was holding the bulkhead together. That's nice. So, something I've not seen before. That's the rear bulkhead, guys. It's cool, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's not meant to happen. And I have on this one actually put, yeah, so there you go. That isn't meant to be like that. That bit's meant to be stuck to it. Clean snap. Off with the head. That's basically what's happened. So, yeah, that definitely wasn't meant to happen. And I've also bent the rear shock tower, I think. AOGs, thanks for joining, brother. How you doing? I did pull it off, yeah. I pulled it off until I didn't pull it off. That sounds wrong as well, doesn't it? Soup juicy. Yeah. So, thanks, guys, for obviously sharing the love as people join in. So, rear bumper string is alright. We're good there. That's fine. Let's take the diff out. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not going to blame Armour for this one, because, yeah, that was a Chris with the C moment for sure, wasn't it? Or Crash with the C. That's my kind of, my alias. It was definitely a Crash moment. I think I possibly boosted Terry's Chocolate Oranges sales for at least 7 people. Maybe they'll sponsor me, guys. You never know. Chris with the C, sponsored by Terry's Chocolate Orange. What do you reckon? It's not Terry's, it's mine. yeah. Any chance you could send me some Terry's Chocolate Oranges to try out? You could be in a Terry's Chocolate Orange TV advert, Chris. There you go, my friends. She's, I don't think this one is very happy about it. Although, I will say the crown gear, fair shout, mind, it's definitely held up. So, I don't know, I might just see how the crown gear is, to be honest with you. Or I might just being lazy and just swap it out anyway because you've damaged it. But those bits I'm replacing anyway. That's snapped. So I've got these. M2C have sent those over. So I do have some of them. Actually put them there in the broken bits. Hinge pin holder is looking fine. Yeah, so I would say it's probably a rather large impact, this one. I mean, the truck was probably the best part of 30 foot in the air, and it is a Mojave and not a Creighton. And I was landing on a skate park. And, yeah, hinge pin holder's absolutely fine. So, yeah. Not brilliant, but not great. and not terrible either at the same time. So put all them in there. That's the rear end of the car. I think the arms, have I bent the hinge pins? No, they look alright. But I'm replacing those anyway. I've got hardened hinge pins for it, so they're going to go on. Chris in a milk tray ad. I don't think I'm quite that guy. I'm more of a, like, kind of sucking on a Toblerone with my teeth out sort of thing. Yeah, I did Happy Days. Rider, I like it. Yeah, it wasn't me that broke it. It was the ground. The ground broke the car. I was just hoping it wasn't going to break. You know, I don't know. I'm just making excuses now. I'm going to stick with what Rider said. Let's take the diff off. Out here. Let's inspect the damage inside the case. More of a John Smith's advert. More of a Sun Life kind of retire kind of advert, to be honest with you. You see the video about the OAPs, and they're trying to sell them like life insurance, even though they're not really going to be with us for too long. I'm probably that guy. I've seen worse, guys. I'll be straight with you. All the teeth seem fine. Diff still feels lovely. Actually, Graham, I'm in the advert for the new Winkies and Work Boots calendar. Stepping baths, trying to break my Typhon 3S. It's proving to be very difficult. You know, they're strong cars, the 3S cars. Without a doubt. Flying is easy. It's always the landing that gets sketchy. True. Yep. Sending it a million miles to the moon is a wonderful idea. And then when it's coming back down, you're thinking, shit. I knew it was something I had to do. Nope. Is that not coming off? Interesting. GD3, Johnny, GD3. EXB diffs, but open. With a trio diff case housing. But I have got replacement gears. But they were holding up perfectly, other than the fact that I managed to snap the diff case in half. So there is that. And I don't particularly have a problem with the GD3 diffs, apart from well, landing it wrong, I suppose. $20.26 Winkies and work boots calendar in 8K. It lasted me about 4 years and wrecked it in half a battery pack. Nice. Good effort, son. Ah. Yeah, 10-year-old and forgot to turn the power down. That'll do it. That'll definitely do it. Right, let's try and get this. Oh, no, she's coming off. Come on in. Oh, you come. Okay, so. See, I'll be straight with you. Crown gear is a little bit away. It's not horrendous though, guys. I'd probably say that's all right. Being straight with you. I'll definitely say that's all right. I need to check my battery a sec. Right. Johnny, little Chris, I'm off grass tracking. Take it easy, John. Thank you very much, mate. Hope to catch up with you soon. He's a good guy, Johnny. He's a really good guy. Let me get a diff case. I need to see what the meshing is like in a diff case that actually diffs. So this one's looking okay. Or is it? No? No, maybe it's not. I've got another one. Well, that's brand new, so that's good. Right, okay. That is brand new. Wheels 007. Hey, buddy, how are you doing? Thanks for joining. Okay. Bearing is out. Let's get a cloth. Now, I will put new parts on, but I don't particularly want to go out and spend too much on this truck. It is worth it, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, if I've got parts here at the moment, I want to try and keep the cost down, because having as many trucks as I have and driving the way I do can get quite expensive very quickly if you get it all wrong. And look, if I've got parts, may as well use them. Right. Right, that's that bearing in. Got bearing on the back of here, so Hey Wheels, hope you're good, mate. Thank you very much for joining. Let's tilt you down again. There you go, you can all see what I'm doing a bit better then. Robbie, where are you to? Robbie. Hey, Robbie. Got a bearing, so that's good. Right, so if I put that gear in there. Betsy, shush. Diff to the left. I've seen a lot worse than that, guys, being straight with you. Chris, your passion is contagious. Thank you very much, Happy Days. Robbie's gone all bitty. How's the pup, Rob, anyway? Right. No play in that. I'd say that bearing could do with going in a bit further. Other than that, she is golden, guys. One diff. But I think, as I got the car apart the way I have, it's probably a good idea to... Betty, shush! Sorry, guys, dog's barking. Probably better off change your crown and input. So, diff is okay. Let's put the screws in to keep them so I know where they go. Right, well, I'm happy with that. So, yeah, Rob, I don't know if you noticed, that was the reason why the back end of the Mojave was the way it was. So I landed it. Not only did I manage to break the screws out with the bulkhead, I managed to snap the bulkhead all together. So the bearing's good, we'll keep that. And this bearing's good as well, so I'm going to keep that as well. Always reuse stuff, guys. If they're in good condition, don't throw them away. this was a new bulkhead as well, this one. Right, that's knackered. Throw that in the bin. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Although people would like you to think that it's not. From what I've told, anyway. From what I'm told. I can't confirm or deny that. Right. Bearing is good. I can go in the box. Diff can go in the box. And we have broken bulkhead. So far, it stands at... Oh, actually... Yeah, I need that part. Yeah, Rob, definitely 110% by that, bud. Put that screw in there. That screw in there. Keep that. That's a spare one, I think. Yeah. That's the broken one. And I need to put... Guys, in the comments. Can you buy the plastic surround for these outdrive cups on their own? Can you buy them on their own? Or do you have to buy the actual outdrive cup, everything? I just need one. Let's have a puff. Talk to you guys. I've not seen him listed as a separate part number. Yeah. Martin, I needed more than a zip tie for this one, dude. A proper mullet, that. Don't know what that's off, but you can go over here. Now, from my list, do I have any of these parts in my parts department is the question. So, this is the box, guys, where all my plastic armour stuff goes. Anything I take off or get given. Actually, they look like Mojave arms. That's definitely a Mojave arm. Why the bloody hell have I got extra Mojave arms? Or are they Creighton? Okay, so I have new arms. So that's good. Okay, so I've got two new arms. There. Yeah, it'd be nice if I had some real ones. towers, shock towers, diff case, batteries hold down, motor mount. Definitely got enough to build another car here though. Armor body stays. New servo saver arrangement by the looks on things. I think I need to work out all my parts as well. But the good thing is I could probably build up another truck with all this. That's a metal. Okay. New hubs and bearings, so I will fit some new ones on then. I've definitely got arms. So why would I have two new Mojave arms? That's the question. They're not broken, they're in good nick. Right, well, I've definitely got two new front arms, that's good. So I just need to buy rear arms. When will we see your Kagama 6S again? You won't, buddy. You won't. I don't have a Kagama 6S anymore. Grim is boxed up. He is grim. He is definitely grim. It's boxed up. I'm moving house soon. Get in. Ah, no. At least you have one, so you're not going to miss out. Awesome. Yeah, definitely. Can't wait to get a boss prep and give it his first run. Definitely. Check your messenger, Chris. Sent a pic of the parts you need, mate. Okay. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Robbie Bain. Got some here. Oh, dude. Epic. Yes, please. I definitely need some of those. Rob, if you don't mind, I'd love those, mate. That would help with the build. Thank you very much. Let's go back to... Oh, no, I've lost it. If you don't mind, I'm just waiting for the stream to start back up. Happy adventure, guys. Got to head out. Stay awesome. Thanks, Wheels. So Grumbledore is now... So Grumbledore and Grimblewald is it now, Chris? Grumbledore. I got Proline belted tyres waiting to go on the Kagama LE. Nice, nice. To be honest, that was one of my biggest gripes really with the Kagama, was the wheels. Rob, if you don't mind, yeah, please, buddy, that'd be absolutely epic. So, I can cross that off the list. Where's my pen? So, rear output cups, don't need those, Robbie. Crowning input gears, have them. Front and rear bumper, need to order that. Rear arms, yes. Ackerman bearings and lower bumper valance. It's not really a lot, actually, guys. It's not really a lot. And then we can get it all built back up, like I say. And paint. I need paint. Other than that, though, I think, considering the idea I gave it, Rut, I use a I'll answer that. In my XRT, I use the Yi-Pin AK70 with the GPM servo cage. Works really well, actually, dude. Pansai. Buy wheels. Take it easy, brother. Then on the pile, mate. Thank you. Have a good day, gentlemen. Cheers, OG. Thanks for joining, brother. So, I think what I might do by you quickly is just swap this crown and input gear while we're on chatting. See if I can push this down a bit further. Right, so take that one off. Let's get a cloth. Where's my cloth? These trio diff cases have been good, mind. And yeah, I put M2C out drives on it as well. So if I go with yeah, see that I don't think I could run a numbered chassis. Well, whoop, that's not good. You've seen what happens with my chassis. Silver or black or nothing. All right, let's get my output drive is good. is fine. I've seen a lot worse though, I'll be straight. A lot worse. Doesn't look bad. So I might keep it as a spare. Just as a backup. There is a little bit of silvering on the teeth, but nothing's worn away. Okay, shim and shim. Right, let's have a look at these gears. That's perfect. And that's perfect. Brand spankers. Bit of ons. One there. One there. So, need a little bit of black grease. Which is by here. And it was, if I remember rightly, shim underneath, shim over the top. Oh no, I know I haven't done. Gasket, no. Yep, this gasket's in good nick. Because I don't think I've got another one of these. Not right here this minute. Golden. Happy days. Bearing underneath. When they go through here. Pin through there. What do you think, guys? I've been thinking about this. Do you reckon we do an RC Buddies bash soon? Would you guys be interested? Would you be interested in RC Buddies Bash? Right, that's back together as well, guys. I've just taken the Mojo apart, Chris. The Mojave. It was in hell of a mess. Hell of a mess. Managed to snap the rear bulkhead, damaged the bumpers, all sorts of stuff, to be honest, dude. So I am going to be doing a full rebuild on it. Or should we say refresh? Maybe a refresh is probably the best word. Wicked. Maybe we can organise one then, guys. What's this? 10k for the rear. Let's top that up, shall we? Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while, so I mean, I'd like to do like a unified bash. Let the bubbles get out of that a sec before I put it back in. No, mate, I use Nick Salt. I use Nick Salt. I've come off the big ones. Some time ago when I gave up the vaping YouTube channel. Not straight. There you go, that's better. That is better. Right. We need a little bit of Loctite. That's better. I've been thinking about, and I actually mentioned this in my video that's coming out later. I really fancy trying a crate and eat this. I love my Outcast 8 desk, but I'm wondering whether a crate and 8 desk would be a cool thing to have. What do you reckon? I'm not sure. I haven't completely made my mind up on it, but I do like the look of a crate and 8 desk. It's something to work to. Right, are the gears turning? Yes, they are. I feel like the crate and 8 is too big. They're cool, but they seem to break a lot. But then I've got the Outcast 8 desk, and that seems to be holding up well, though. Diff oil everywhere. Smaller chassis, though, isn't it? Yeah, true. Yeah, very true. Right, aren't they the same price as the XRT, though? I think they are. Surely they're the same price as the XRT. Brand new crown and gear. Crown and input, sorry. Like a glove. Sweet. That's awesome. Brand new crown and input. Lovely. M2C outdrive trail diff case. That'll do for me. That will do for me. Not the car, the parts. Building an XRT diff is about the third the price of the crate and 8 desk. Much cheaper. Yeah, okay, yeah, I do get that. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from there. There are some good upgrades you can... Oop, hang on. Right, sorry guys. My assistant on my phone decided to cut me out. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? I'm not going to say the word, but let's just say I use an iPhone, so I can't say the word. because the word will then do the same thing again. I'm back though. I picked up the bloody wrong transmitter. I did get a chocolate orange. Good man. Good man. There you go, John. Fully rebuilt diff. Twill diff case. Bit of on gear, crown and input. M2C out drives. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. And no play either. No play. I was just thinking of the whole kind of ecosystem thing with the Crate 8S. You know, quite like that sort of thing. And with having the Outcast, would it be worth doing the same thing? I mean, I've got the X-Max and XRT, or so I go completely off the beaten track, so I get UDR. Always liked one. No, that's the thing. What I like about these Trail and the M2C stuff, once you put them in, there is no lash at all. You haven't got any side-to-side movement. Everything just fits really well. So that's the rear sorted out. So that means the car can really be rebuilt. So what I could do here is just take this part off. I wouldn't say they're heavy, John. I mean, not really, no. There's a little bit of weight to them. I wouldn't say they're heavy. Yeah, 7075, bud. Yeah, the green UDR, Danny, in all fairness, is absolute fire. It's a gorgeous looking truck. I do like the kind of scale movement with UDR as well. It's not a basher as per se. It's all about that scale driving. That can go because that's snapped as well. Right. I think that's cool. That one's ready to be rebuilt now, so we're just waiting for the outdrive cups off Rob. So that would be the back end done. And then it is... Johnny, don't suppose you got rear Mojave arms by any chance, do you? I'm off. Sorry, lost internet. I'm off. No worries, Grum. Thanks for jumping on, mate. I do appreciate it. See you on the other side, mate. Enjoy. And hope your flight goes well. Right. So, I could really start putting the car back together, apart from crown and input is done. Front, I probably won't bother doing that yet because that's fine. Front and rear bumper, that's a definite. Rear arms, that's a definite. Front bumper spring, it's not essential, but I will. Ackerman bar bearings, they're cheap and easy. Bumper and lower valance. So front bumper, which is by 32. So that's the rear one, but the rear one isn't dead yet. So, but I think they come in a pair, so that's all right. Front bumper spring. There you go. So front bumper's okay. I just need the bottom valance. And to be honest, do I need the valance is the question. I mean, they only ever rip off anyway, so I just leave it off. Well, dudes, I've got a big pile of parts. And I'm Harvey in bits. Well, see, a lot of the parts on the truck are absolutely fine. There's no issues with them at all. Like I say, I did refresh a lot of it. I'm not going to go too wild because the car itself is essentially, well, ground basher. It's going to have the holy shit kicked out of it anyway. But I'll stick with the same electrics package and the motor mount. And the only thing I don't like is the top brace. Top brace is a bit there. But for the sake of saving money, I think I'm good. A lot of it, I'm actually good. Right, guys. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I think I'm going to wrap this one up and just disappear for 5. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you very much for joining on. There's not really a lot more I can do right now this minute anyway. And just thanks for coming on and having a chat. It's been nice talking to you, and at least I've got something done today, eh? So the Mojave is ready to start. I can start now, kind of showing people the video. I can show them the box of parts, couldn't I? I stripped the car down on the live stream, and yeah, it's time to. Oh, you are. Chief mechanic is here. Chief mechanic is here. Ralphie, you okay? Let's come to overlook. Ralphie is you. You okay, buddy? You okay? The foreman's come. I know why you want to go over there, because there's a chocolate orange over there, isn't there? Right, you gotta go back on the floor now, okay? Good boy. Right, yeah, okay. Massive thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. I've got a video coming out later of the first run of the Creighton 4S, so that's going to be fun. And huge thank you to each and everyone who's obviously watching all the videos. All the likes, shares and subscribes are going. The channel, guys, absolutely epic. Honestly, humbled. Really appreciate you taking your Sunday to come and hang out with me. And yeah, we got something done today, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna disappear now. And diolch yn fawr iawn. Thank you very much in Welsh. And stay awesome, guys. Thanks for watching.